We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. Completes it to Samuel. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. They'll get 34 yards there.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Taken down at the 22-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Well, somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll hand it down to Geis. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's taken down. Back at his own 7. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There's a hush indeed. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. And a 49er 1st down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Niners 7, Cowboys nothing.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Coleman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Coleman, the ball carrier.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Second and 2. They hand it off to Mostert, and they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Here's Mostert, toss left side. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down forthcoming.
It's now 4th down.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. He was able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Geis, they'll try to run it. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. On the ground, Geis. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They run with Geis, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
San Francisco.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Niners 14. Cowboys nothing. Robbie Gould.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
A 2-yard pickup.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
Covered by Richard Sherman.
Check 26, check 26.
Allen. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll come out in the pistol. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. On third down, it's Ross hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
We can come up with a lot of different explanations here. None of them are going to work. At the 1 yard line and coughing it up, no way.
You got to protect that thing like it's your firstborn.
Your firstborn, your secondborn,
your
anyone. It doesn't matter. Take care of the football. You're in a position to go in and score. At worst, you've given up a chance to get 3 points.
Kaepernick's pass.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of 5.
From the 47, it's second and 5. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
For Deebo Samuel, incomplete. It's third down and 5.
They come up now third and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0 as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Watch the slant. Shoot. Check 24. 56.
A give to Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
The ball carrier.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They go to Elliott again. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 27. 7 yards there and a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. The ball comes out, and now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And he stopped immediately there. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
First down and a little end. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get out to the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
10 at the 27-yard line.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
Now this time, Allen will throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Nick Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the pressure gets to him again. Marcus Davenport able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cowboys nothing.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
2-yard gain on the play.
A handoff running left is Mostert. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Made by Jalen Smith.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Defense wins championships, baby. 54. Mike 54. Dude. Shit. Hey, watch it. Easy. Watch twitch.
They run once more with McKinnon. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
9 yards.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 now.
43-yard line.
Play action. Now Kaepernick. Oh, he'll look downfield for... Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And certainly starting to appear that they might finally be about to suffer that first loss of the season. What a heck of a run through 3 months, though, but they trail big here.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Allen now looks to throw. Now the Niners get there and bring him down. Marcus Davenport in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. On 3rd down, Ross. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
What we got? 56. Mike. Right there. 56. Regular. Switch. Look out. Mike 56.
Now Allen, got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Allen's pass intercepted by the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So the victory here for San Francisco, and this was truly